We all knew him, didn't we? Matthew Perry. The one who could land a joke with just a raised eyebrow, whose quick wit as Chandler Bing made us burst into laughter episode after episode. For a decade, he was a comforting, hilarious presence in our living rooms, a beloved friend to millions around the globe. We saw the easy smile, the playful sarcasm, the perfectly timed punchlines. But what we didn't see, what was hidden behind the bright studio lights and the carefully crafted comedic timing, was a battle, a silent, brutal war raging within him. A war against opioid and alcohol addiction that, as he so bravely revealed, consumed decades of his life. Imagine carrying that weight. While the world celebrated his triumphs, Matthew was fighting for his very survival. His memoir, Friends, Lovers, and the Big Terrible Thing, wasn't just a book. It was a desperate, raw cry from the heart. It was a window into the darkest corners of his soul, a place where the jokes couldn't reach, where the laughter faded. He confessed to starting to drink at just 14. By 18, it was a daily companion. And when Friends catapulted him into global superstardom, the immense pressure, the constant scrutiny, didn't offer protection. Instead, it became fuel for the fire of his addiction. And you truly grasped the depth of that struggle. He revealed that there were entire seasons of Friends he couldn't even remember filming. Think about that. A peak moment in his career, lost in an addicted haze. We, the viewers, were unknowingly witnessing the heartbreaking trajectory of his disease, etched onto his very being. His body told the story his words couldn't yet. When he was heavier, the alcohol had the upper hand. When he was frighteningly thin, it was the opioids, taking everything they could. His memoir isn't just about drugs, it's about the relentless, agonizing fight for life itself. He painted a vivid, chilling picture of the physical devastation, the pancreatitis, the exploded colon that left him clinging to life with a mere 2% chance of survival, lying comatose on life support for months. For a time, he carried a colostomy bag, a stark, undeniable reminder of how close he'd come to the edge. He spoke of swallowing 55 Vicodin pills a day, of the desperate charade of faking injuries, of doctor shopping, all to feed an insatiable monster. Exhausting, he called it. The word hangs heavy in the air, a profound understatement for a life consumed by such a brutal chase. But perhaps the most profound aspect of Matthew's story isn't just the pain, but the sheer, unwavering human spirit that fought through it. He spent an estimated $9 million trying to get sober. 15 rehab stints, 65 detoxes. This wasn't a fleeting attempt at recovery. This was a desperate, persistent, and often lonely war against a cunning and baffling enemy. His friends' family, his true friends, saw his suffering. We know Jennifer Aniston confronted him, her words, "We can smell it hitting him," he said, like a sledgehammer. A moment of raw, painful truth, delivered with love. Ultimately, Matthew Perry's memoir became more than just his story of survival. It became a beacon of hope. He didn't write it for fame or sympathy, but with one singular, profound purpose: to help others. He wanted anyone trapped in the suffocating grip of addiction to know they were not alone. He wanted them to believe that recovery, though a daily, moment-by-moment commitment, was truly possible. His commitment extended beyond the pages, leading him to dedicate his own resources, even turning his former home into a sober living facility for men. He walked the walk. Matthew Perry's legacy now stretches far beyond the legendary laughter he gifted us as Chandler. It encompasses the extraordinary courage of his honesty, the raw vulnerability that transformed him into a powerful voice for millions struggling in silence. His big terrible thing wasn't just his curse. It became his gift to the world, a brave, essential message that reminds us all that behind the brightest stars can lie the deepest battles, and that sharing our truth, no matter how painful, is perhaps the greatest act of strength. He may be gone, but his message, his story, and his unwavering spirit of hope will live on, touching hearts and saving lives for generations to come.